This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI Panthers are coming off a 45-38 overtime victory against Cal Poly in their home opener. Coach, the UNI offense in that overtime period put a touchdown on the board. A lot of times when you play defense first in overtime, that's to your advantage. But the UNI really, the offense really put the pressure on the Cal Poly offense by scoring.
Yeah, I thought the offense did it very well all night long, with the exception of those early drives where we had some mistakes made. I thought they settled in. I thought our offensive line played aggressively. I was very pleased with Eli, how he turned his game around throughout as that game went on. And the receivers, and of course, Darius was a difference maker.
Eli done 325 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, including that game winner in overtime. Was that one of the more solid performances you've seen out of him in his young career?
Well, we're seeing him evolve right in front of us, and we saw him at Iowa State. We saw him this week, and we need to keep elevating that game. And I think that's the key right now. We need to elevate our game in all aspects, and Eli being one of that. One
of his big targets, Briley Moore at tight end. He seemed to elevate his game this past Saturday.
Briley's playing with the mindset that I like to see guys play with. I mean, he'll block as hard as he wants to when he's running routes and catching footballs, and after he catches it, he still wants to be the punisher. He wants to be the hammer and take a hit to people. So he showed that, and that's the demeanor you need in a great football team.
Reminds me of some the classic UNI tight ends from a few years back. Running back Christian Jagan, due to some injuries, led your team with 16 carries. The rushing attack and Christian Jagan, how do you evaluate that after Saturday?
I think we need to really, elevate that as well. I was pleased with the run game, but I see the aggressiveness of our offensive line. I see what we're doing downfield. I see how we're playing to the whistle. And now we just have to get that last bit of coordination, that last bit of timing down. And we lost some running backs along the way. So, Trevor and Javion both were out. Marcus was out. So we lost 3 running backs within the first quarter, so we had to make some adjustments, and Christian really did a nice job.
Darius Fountain, one of the captains for your UNI football team, just 5 catches on the day, but 3 of them for touchdowns. A big day for Darius on Saturday.
Well, Darius was a difference maker. I said it earlier, and a difference maker to me is somebody that wants the ball in the heat of the battle, wants to make the play, and went and made the play. I mean, that was his call on the touchdown in overtime, and that was his catch because it was a ball that he had to get in position to make the play on, and he did.
And after the game, he mentioned that he kind of helped point out the coverage. Him and Eli got on the same page for that last play.
Well, what I like about Darius is he's earned this time. He's worked for this time. It just didn't happen. I saw what he did for years. I saw what he did this summer, and that's why a person has confidence, is because when you work that hard and you're invested that much, you want to make that play.
All right, let's take a look at the UNI senior captain, wide receiver.